Yo.
Yo, we in the building. You already know. Another episode. This is 110.
Buck 10.
Buck 10.
Shit, that's a lot.
Yeah.
Rich,
Yeah, it is.
I'm in the building. My bro, Uncle Free.
I'm here. You already know what it is.
Got a very, very special guest. Kim Lee. No
West Side
coins, no
Princess.
Kim.
The West Side Princess.
Yeah.
I see you with good morning on him.
Yeah, you know, it's a little comfort, a little Marnie, little phone
running.
running.
Yeah.
Very comfortable.
Where's the Selena at? Is it
Oh,
around?
yeah,
Is it around?
you gotta play like the little twinkle sound. Like, these are my comfy church and mom vibes. Usually I do a little church, I do a little brunch, I do a little golf lesson on Sundays.
What? How do you go doing all that? Like golf lesson and all that? Like what made you say like, yo, I'm gonna do some different shit. I'm gonna go golf lesson and yeah, I mean, not like just sit around and whatever.
So I started playing golf because I thought it was cute. I like to, put myself in wealth environments and create some wealth mindset. We'll get to that later. Yeah, but I like to play golf on the weekend. It's a hobby for me. And then the last year or so with COVID, of course you can have kids and activities and rooms and shit. So my daughter started going to the golf course with me, and she actually is a little junior PGA now.
So bar and all that.
So she had like a little talent, and you just like, yo, fuck it, we gonna go all in.
Yeah, and I'm like, how many little cute black girls you know?
More black women.
Black whatever.
Representation.
Yeah.
I agree. And our coach is the bond. ATL Swing King at ATL Swing King down in White Park. So
shout out to you, homie.
Shout out to Johnny White Park. I used to live across the street from Belmont, right on campus.
I used to live in Belmont too. That's funny.
Is he a black man? Is he a black man?
He's a black man.
Shout out to that guy. What's his name? Give him one more shout out.
ATL Swing King.
You just got a free ad, ATL Swing King.
Yeah, man. Fuck.
Next time, see about us. Send a couple dollars in.
Yeah.
Fuck you mean. Alright, you from the A, right? Born and raised?
Most definitely. Southwest Atlanta to be exact.
Are you angry at the changes? Are you sick of this shit?
I'm not angry. I'm actually as a adult that is, involved in real estate and investing and building wealth and things like that. I'm here for it. I just don't like the cultural changes. Like it's still a little odd for me to like get breakfast at the Beautiful and see a white person with a gas dog.
Yeah.
That's weird.
Yeah. It'd be real weird.
In a minute, you can suck it back.
It'd be real weird.
It's strange for me to be at the hood ass Kroger City Center on Abernathy, and it's like a whole organic and vegan section.
That's good though. That's good though.
It's good, but it's not.
That.
It would be good if it was us doing it. But
yeah.
it's there for them.
It's there for them. Yeah. That's
like there's a sushi station at the Kroger at 285.
Oh wow.
Like I like sushi. I want Kroger sushi.
Yeah, nah, it's just
the sushi station being there means that like it's certain things happen.
So. Absolutely.
It's a slippery slope.
True indeed. Yeah, it'd be white people in the West End and all that. It'd be crazy.
Oh, I haven't seen no white people in the West End.
They out there. The president of the NPU.
Do they be in the mall? When I just think of the West End Mall, I just think of like that little area.
No, like the president of the NPU and the West End Neighborhood Association is not. And they haven't been for some years.
Damn. I mean, I feel like niggas don't even think about being in them positions. Like I didn't even know that was a thing. Like, I didn't even know you could be the head of the West End. Like
yes, join your NPU, everybody.
What is that? What is
the neighborhood planning unit?
So, how do you even find that?
City of Atlanta is split up into like I don't know. It's maybe 20 different neighborhood planning units. Like you might be NPUU or NPUS or I'm NPUR. But like your councilmen are there. That's where people have to go when they want to open businesses and get liquor licenses, all that shit. They have to ask the NPU if it's cool with them to do that. If you have a property and you want to change like the zoning, you gotta put up like a zoning ordinance proposal at your NPU. People vote on it. And the thing is, it's mostly old black people that be there. So y'all start going to the NPU meeting.
That's crazy. How do you even learn about that? How do you even find out all that exists, B?
Civics class.
Like real talk. Like
civics class, talking to your old ass neighbors
civics
in
class.
your neighborhood.
That's a class? I've never seen that subject
I didn't even know that was a class either.
Civics and government.
I've never seen it or heard of that joint.
Yeah, that.
No, but the old people. Oh, we gonna get to that later.
We got to get into that. This is an educational topic, right? Real quick, because I didn't know where this was gonna go here, but
neighborhood
I definitely didn't know what this is.
Unit. Talk to the old people in your neighborhood. They the only people going to the meetings, y'all. Is them and the white people. So if you want to have a say in what's happening in your neighborhood, you got to find out. They're usually the first Wednesday of the month. If you go on like cityofatlanta.com or .gov or whatever, you can figure out what MPU is in your neighborhood. And you need to go. That way you know what's going on. You know who's trying to build a grocery store.
When they turn the basketball court to Starbucks.
Yeah. The information
the wing
is
spot
out
is
here.
a yoga spot. Like,
And you got to go to X amount of meetings to be able to have like voting power.
That makes sense though. Why go to that shit? You know where the neighborhood is going, and you can plan accordingly. Even if you're not trying to change nothing, you can at least work the move.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
Get involved with local government.
When the zoning gets changed, you be the person to put the commercial.
I like that energy. Just learned something new. Shout out to Will Set. Shout out to Kim for teaching some shit. We just gave like giving small people a platform. You never know what you might pick up. Shouldn't me?
Check her out.
But all right, we about to get into the show. We wanted to. Why I really brought you on here was to get into what's going on with the anger and the vitriol and the hostility towards podcast brothers. Me and my brothers that's podcasting, y'all got a lot of stain, a lot of anger, a lot of vitriol. Y'all spitting a lot of venom at us. What's going on?
So that was actually gonna be what I'm all set on. It's like podcast nigga culture. But I will say I don't consider y'all two as podcast niggas.
Why?
We
two niggas on a podcast.
So I feel like we was before the wave.
No, podcast niggas by definition are. Well, I'll start out even a little further. I think black men on whole feel like they don't have an ear, like they're not being heard. Okay. I feel like that's across the board. The corporate rooms, the family structure, social things. I feel like the black man typically feels as though he's in a place where he's never heard, which I understand. I get that. However, podcast niggas have taken that and turned it up a notch. Podcast niggas are typically dudes that haven't been heard, but they haven't been heard because they're typically like they're typically niggas that don't get pussy, don't get play, ain't that cool. Like, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And they have found a medium in which they can express themselves and basically vomit all their fuck ass shit and perpetuate it onto the rest of us. And they've glowed up from it because there's other whack niggas like them.
Yeah.
That don't have a voice.
Yeah.
And they want to be turned up.
Yeah.
So that's why I started out by saying that y'all two, I don't see y'all as being podcast niggas. Like,
I could kind of feel you. I kind of agree though. Like, in the sense that it's definitely a lot of corny niggas out there that, you know what I mean, they got their little wave, you know what I'm saying, based off the spitting the vitriol at the woman who didn't give them no play.
Exactly.
And it's a lot of niggas. I would say most niggas don't really get boxed like that anyway. Like, it's like I would say like 10%
really the crux of the issue.
I would say like 10% of the niggas in the world get like 95% of the box, and then like 90% of the niggas probably get the rest of the box.
Bro, that's a crazy number. That's crazy. You said
I
feel like that. That's not for real. I think it's Googleable. That's why they made Google. That's not even that crazy.
That's inclusive of the niggas
get 95% of the box. That's what you just said.
Yeah, bro.
And she's agreeing. That's crazy.
I agree with
that sounds
I know
like
niggas
a
that
crazy
get
number.
box, and then niggas that just it be quiet, bro. Like, we know niggas that
and
like
those be the angry.
And not even like niggas that be
niggas.
corny. You don't even gotta be corny, but like niggas, a lot of niggas don't be that sexually active. Like, their box might come few and far between. Like, if you was to Google, right? Like, say I want to pull it up. If it was to Google, like, how much sex does a single man have in a year, or how many partners? It might be like one or two. You know what I mean? Like, it's quiet for a lot of niggas, bro. Like, everybody not now in Atlanta, it's a little different, but like, it's a lot of other cities where niggas is a dub. Like, you know what I mean? If they're outside they shorty, or, you know what I'm saying, somebody they was dealing with for years, it can get dark for niggas, bro. Like,
and
you know
that's what breeds the podcast.
Yeah, so now they like, I gotta talk about this shit, man. I know it's a lot of niggas like me. You know what I mean? And that's how they get lit.
You know what else breeds the podcast nigga type of mindset? I think that people also need to try to date or finesse within their bracket. I'm not gonna say tax bracket because it's not just about money. But if you're not a cool nigga, you can't be upset and spit vitriol towards the women that really ain't got nothing to do with you.
I gotta call a time out though. I don't even, let me not cut you off. to respond to that though, yeah, niggas should take in a bracket, but a lot of women have a lot of inflated brackets
I
based
agree
off
with that
IG.
too.
So like they
I agree
bracket
with
and they
that too.
mind feel like it should be there, but they need to bring their shit down.
Yeah.
Like that's what all Kevin Samuel was saying. Like everybody, like let's be a little realistic. Like
Everybody should
everybody
be
can't.
realistic.
I think it's hard, like that. If you go to realistic shit, like it's hard to tell a nigga he's not cool. No nigga's not hearing that he's not cool. They're not hearing it.
Yeah.
It's like that's the problem. Like
Well,
niggas
they
is
don't
not
have
hearing
to
like,
hear
yo,
it,
I'm
but they
not
should
cool.
see from the results, the
I'm not a
fruits
vibe.
of their labor that they might not
Or
be
you
a
just
vibe.
gotta know. Like I ain't gonna lie. Like it's certain joints. Like if I'm out, like I'm not icing on no chain on regular, but I got my own crib car. But if I see a joint and she might be like iced out and it's bust down car, I'm not even gonna bother. Like I don't even
Yeah.
feel like I don't even want that bill headache.
Yeah.
Like I'm good.
Yeah.
Like
She's a headache in the
I'm
bill.
good. I'm
cool.
good on that. Know what I
Yeah.
mean, so it's a lot in Atlanta. It's a lot of that. Then you go on the gram, it looks amazing. So it's like the niggas is like, well, what do I do? Like every shorty that's pretty, like she got a wave. If a shorty pretty, she got a lot of followers on the gram. She could be dead broke. You know what I'm saying? Living on the floor.
No, for sure.
But all
And
it takes is a couple underwear pics and now it's lit. So then it's like, what do you want me to do?
But that's why I say everybody has to be on their like
even
the
though
thing that
even though she lives next door to me in the projects, like that she fronted.
the thing that I hate about the Kevin Samuel shit is that high value term because everybody's a high value. Everybody's a high value man. Like, but all that shit is
What
relative.
they not though?
High value
I
just
mean,
mean like the salary.
He gave
right?
you, yeah. He did. He was just listen. This is why I like Kevin because he went to statistics. How he said, listen, there's this amount of niggas in the world that's over 6 feet, whatever percentage that was, and then there's like less than if you take that percentage, and then he'd be like, all right, how many black men make over $120,000? And that's like less than 10%. So when you take the 10% of that and the 10% of the 6 foot, it's not that many niggas that's gonna meet these super requirements.
That
these women gotta realize that.
The gay niggas and the
we're not even counting gay niggas, niggas in jail, and that niggas, and then you want them to not have no kids. Like it gets slimmer and slimmer. So it's like you want a nigga that's like super rare, hard to find, but you 35 with two. Yeah, I mean you regular too.
And then you're not trying your hardest to be the best version of you.
Nah, you just
it's not like
calm.
you in the gym every day and you this and you like that's like you want this joint list crazy. Meanwhile, you just came from fucking Dunkin' Donuts.
And that's why I say in general, everybody got a date within a bracket. It's an intellect bracket. Yeah. It's a cool bracket.
It's definitely an intellect bracket.
It's a style bracket. It's a tax bracket for income. Like it's a bunch of different brackets. It's not just a tax bracket.
That's what makes it hard, son.
It do.
It makes it hard.
It do. You know what I mean? Because it's like even like how you just said it, like it's an intellect bracket, but then like the style bracket is affected to me. I know I'm vain, like I'm saying I like certain shit.
I will say though, with the style bracket though,
you can get away with it's wiggle room. I got wiggle room.
You can fit somebody.
I got wiggle. Like I feel like women's fashion, like you could get away with like. You could go Zara, get right. You could do your little pretty little thing. Like you might even throw me off.
You can do Shein leggings and
high-end hoodie. You can mix and match. So it's like I feel like just make it be clean. Like that's what I ask. Like just you don't have to come out everything. You don't have to have a Celine. Shout out to her. She had Celine. Be like just be clean. Like a good bag would go a long way. Invest in yourself. But as a woman, like as far as the style, like you don't got to do too much. Like I don't even want you to be super designer out because like you said, it's like okay, it's a bill. But just put pieces together. But
that's fixable. That's not even.
I don't even really style think that's is fixable. Like a thing. Intellect ain't fixable. Intellect's not. Some bitches you just be like, they start talking, you be like, oh nah. Like I was talking to the judge, she was like, I don't like saving. I'm like, she's like, I don't like using bank accounts.
That doesn't even make sense.
I like. She was like, I just
whoever
like,
you are.
She was like, yo, because niggas be doing scams. Like I like my shit in cash. I'm like, yo, sis, 2022. You gotta start taking electronic payments. Like you gotta like, you gotta tighten up. So it's like the intellect shit is key. Like obviously looks is important.
But I think the podcast nigga culture has contributed to this like stigma thing that black women and black men have against each other. Because the podcast nigga has become the outspoken spokesperson of humbling women. That's what it is. It's humbling women.
Yeah, some of y'all gotta get humble.
But all right, see, it's fucked up, right? Because there's definitely some joints that need to be humble. But you don't want to get caught in just knocking joints down all day long either. Like, I'm good on that. You know what I mean? Like it's like a thin line. Like But you're trying to. Some joints need a dose of reality. Like, man, you watch too much Instagram, too much TV. Everybody, like, you want niggas to do all this big shit all day long. Like, you asking for too much. I'm good. Like, you're not even like in them levels. Like,
Yeah.
relax. But then it's like you don't want to be like some of y'all's like, all right, bro. Like you said, you clearly not getting no box. You're mad at the joints, and not every day it's just a bash fest. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we're not doing
And
that.
that's
Like, that's
crazy.
crazy.
Is
And that's
crazy.
crazy.
That's what's going on.
It's
like,
crazy on either side, though. I'm not gonna say it's just male. It's crazy for the women that aren't doing much for themselves.
Every time I open the
investing
Twitter,
much into themselves, and it's just bashing men either.
Yeah.
Either way, if you're bashing, if
every
you're just
time I
bashing
open the
all
Twitter,
day, it's not okay.
every
It'll
time
be
I open the Twitter, it's black male bashment.
It's like it's so crazy because like now, like if you go on some of these pages, like on sites, like it might be like a clip from a male podcast, a woman podcast. Like if you look online, you would think black men and women hate each other. Like it's crazy.
Yeah.
Like you feel like we're at war. Like it's a civil war.
But when you start a conversation with somebody in person, you are able to get to like the crux of the issue. So I do think the media plays a role in perpetuating the bullshit that we have.
I mean, because they're gonna put out what moves the needle.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Within us, we can have a conversation about this shit and come to some type of like resolution. But on the outside, it's just retweeting.
Going back and forth is no.
It's gross online.
And that's why I hate the podcast niggas because they living off of the hype. They living off of some
other
other
go back to
dusty
this,
ass
I hate
niggas.
the podcast niggas shit.
Staying on task. They like are getting amped up from some other dusty ass nigga behind a computer that's not getting
we might
no
make the I hate podcast nigga shirt and put it on the website.
Yeah, we gotta drop
make the I hate podcast nigga shirt.
I agree. Cause it's a thing, like it's
more
like
dusty.
it's a community of dusty niggas.
It's
like,
more dusty.
I don't care, but I'm still a podcast nigga.
It's more poor niggas than it's niggas with money.
I want better for you.
This is my shit.
It's more dusty men than not. So it's easy.
And they all behind the keyboard going like, yeah, I'm not getting no pussy either. I agree. Fuck them. They're terrible. They think they better than us. Like, no.
It's
damn.
Gender war online.
But the thing is, it stems from somewhere though. I think that a lot of times,
not getting no pussy together as a unit is crazy.
Exactly. We band together as a gang of niggas not getting no pussy, and we have podcasts and we tell you bitches how terrible you are.
Yo, that is crazy.
That's what it is. Yeah. But I will say a lot of it also stems from jealousy. Like, more black
women's lives are easy. Niggas be mad.
And I agree with that. Like, I could take a couple different routes. I could take the thought route, get my life paid for. I could also go through corporate America. I might make less money than a black man with equal education to me, but that's a different story. I might make less money, but at the same time, with my corporate job, I'm making less money. I could still go to a bar and get my dinner paid.
Yeah.
So it kind of balances out. But I think a lot of black men are kind of jealous of the strides that black women have made. And that's another group of men that then try to humble us.
What you mean? Like the stride? Like with all the what?
The degrees?
Yeah, the degrees.
The degrees got the most degrees in the world.
I think men be jealous too because it's like because y'all get the double boost. Like you get the woman boost and the black boost. So with all that corporate shit and all that, you get like more. I guess you say y'all get hired first or whatever like that.
We might get hired, but we don't get more money than like a black man with the same amount of education.
Yeah.
Like y'all are still gonna get a higher salary.
Copy.
But see, my issue more so is like I think men be having a issue with me because like I'm Southern at the end of the day. Like I can cook, I do have a clean blade, but I can clean.
Yeah.
But I'm also about my bag, and I'm not just super, super, super concentrated on a man. Like I have a corporate job, and I'm a single mom, and I think a lot of these niggas be mad because I'm not down bad. Like I'm not out here trying to get saved. Like,
oh yeah.
And so that becomes an issue. Then I get labeled as masculine. Then I get labeled.
So when niggas try to guilt trip you and hit you with the you gonna be single forever if you don't eat my balls and cook my meal.
It's a joke.
In 20 minutes.
My balls.
It's a joke. It's a joke. And then I also turned it into a joke on my part too. I'd be like, that's fine. I'm looking for my white king.
Oh
and I'm actually not.
See?
I'm actually not.
Do we got like a sign?
I gotta buy the soundboard, yo.
Yeah,
I gotta buy the soundboard.
Crazy.
We gotta get a soundboard.
I actually am not, but I use that.
You putting in the atmosphere. That's how I hit the blood.
I use that as a scare tactic because black men don't like hearing that. they don't like hearing that. And I'm like, but it's because you're treating me away. It's because you feel
I
away
hate that
within
on both
yourself.
sides.
Yeah, niggas feel away within themselves and they do their best to try to humble me. Like, I
Mhm.
don't feel bad. I have a great life. I'm fine being single. I'm enjoying myself. I can enjoy my time with my daughter. I'm investing in her. And like, if you don't see that, then that don't mean I'm masculine or I'm not submissive. That means maybe not worth submitting.
Yeah,
That's a conversation too. Maybe
Yeah.
maybe I'm not submitting to you because it doesn't seem like you're capable of leading.
yeah.
I be saying, look, I feel like a lot of times when dudes is not getting submitted to or they not getting what they want from their shorties or their shorties constantly undermining you, I feel like, bro, she's telling you without telling you that she doesn't trust you to be the leader. Like whatever you've done, whatever,
That
she
don't
doesn't
make me
trust you to lead her.
masculine. That don't make me
That's basically what
controlling.
she's trying to tell you without
Yeah.
telling you. You know what I'm
You
saying?
gotta tighten up. That's it. You know
That's
what
basically
I'm
what she's trying to tell you. Now, do you give a fuck enough about her or whatever
saying? To make changes.
to make all them changes? You probably could be like, yo, I really don't care how
I
she
don't
see me
care.
because she's really not worth my energy. I really don't care.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
could be
That, you know
that.
what I mean, like
It
I've been
goes
there
both
plenty of
ways.
times.
Yeah, like all right, sis.
But
Yeah,
that
you
don't.
got
But
it.
I hate that I hate that it becomes like.
Ah.
I hate that it just goes to like, oh, you're masculine. You're not capable of submitting. Like, no, like, give me something that makes sense to submit to, and maybe we
I
can
mean,
do that.
also
Like,
we is down south, so you know what I mean, you gotta get used to the bake the biscuits type of vibe. Like, you know what I mean,
yeah, that's what I do
shorties be,
though.
you know, a little more.
But niggas be like, oh my god, you on a house, you have a car, like you're not asking me for help, and you a single mom, like you gotta be gay, masculine. You
That's
super
not-
masculine.
That's
Nah,
like mad check boxes for me. Word? Okay, yeah, I like single moms. Niggas
I
will tell you
like I
that. I
like
like
joints
being a
that can
single mom.
support themselves.
Yes.
You my type.
You my
Support
type.
yourself.
But I also think that men, certain men, especially the men that categorize themselves as the alpha males, they
Oh,
kind of
wow.
like women to have a little dependence upon. Some of these niggas like to have a woman to kind of need.
That's insecurity.
It is
Yeah.
insecurity, but a lot of
More
them
than
are like
anything.
that. Especially like I feel like I see
Niggas
that
love a
more
pretty
with
broke
like
joint.
I
You can
feel
control
it's
better.
her.
control.
You can control a pretty broke joint. You can control,
Yeah,
and she, you know what I mean, she's pretty, so it's good money.
yeah.
But it's like if you have an opinion and you're making some money,
They don't mind
like
when hear all
niggas do
that.
not. Yeah, niggas are not trying to. But I feel like a smart
I
man.
appreciate when they like depend on me for intellect though the most. I think more than like the financial. Like you acknowledge that I am smarter.
Yeah, I
than
think.
you.
But why?
You know
But what
what I
if
mean? And
you?
you're learning. I be
But what
promoting
if?
that like you can learn
I
some
love
shit.
teaching. I
But
love
what if you
teaching
Like
have
being
joints.
a
a? But what
teacher.
if you have a chick that's also teaching you things? Is that
That's,
bad?
no,
Nah,
it's not.
That's
Teach me.
good, right?
That's
That's
fine.
fine.
I
nothing
be
wrong with
happy when
that.
I be like when I'm talking so you need to teach
But
me some shit.
it's a style of teaching too, though.
And I do agree with that. I will say that I think a lot of women that are successful,
Shorties be,
especially in the corporate world, are very combative and aggressive in their approach. Like I'm always gonna be an opinionated woman, but I am Southern, so I'm not exactly gonna correct my nigga in a crowd of people.
Yeah, that's
I'm not
wild.
gonna correct my nigga or
Yeah.
do any of that type of shit in public.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of women, especially now with like the new freedoms that we have and the success that we're seeing on our own without male counterparts, I think a lot of us kind of negate the stuff that like our mamas taught us.
Yeah,
Like,
all that old fashioned stuff.
yeah.
Yeah,
Which it
they
all
throwing it out
has
the
a
window on
place.
purpose.
It all has a place. Well, I think it's thrown out the window because a lot of men don't be deserving it, and women are not good at judging who deserves it and who doesn't.
Nah.
And so
Okay,
then
let's
they
tell
do
the
it,
truth.
and so then they do it,
The
and
real
they're
truth
like,
is y'all lack discernment and accountability for that lack of discernment.
"That's true.
Well,
That
stand
happens a
up.
lot of times.
All right, cool.
Yeah, that happens a lot of times. I would on that all day.
Yeah.
A lot of it is us
Y'all are
picking the
easily
wrong
finessed.
nigga.
Y'all are
Yeah.
easily finessed, and then you want to be mad at everybody else.
And you can't do that. And a grown up you has to like take accountability for
Yeah.
your shit and learn and grow and move on from there.
Yeah.
But I do think that a lot of times, I think a lot of times it's easy for somebody not to be accountable, and that's on male and female. Like it's easy to blame it on somebody else or like the other gender or something. But when you're healed, when you're a healed person and you're able to take accountability and responsibility for your actions, then I think you even have a harder time dating because most of these people out here, don't want to be accountable for
Mhm.
nothing.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. Like, I'm at a point too. Like, I could kind of think back on a lot of situations. I'm like, yeah, I might have wilded out. There's something that I could have did, and it wouldn't be this. But it is what it is.
Yeah.
I just take it for what it is. Like,
So
it'd be-
I'll say that the stigma is
nah, like you said, a lot
more
of niggas that
real than perceived. Like it's not a fake thing. It's based off what women are being given in the media and in life.
What?
The whole like negative connotation that we have towards men with podcasts. It's not that we don't want black men to have a voice or
That's what kind of that's how it's kind of coming across though.
No, it's that
It's a lot of
the
it's like a
platform.
lot of the same subjects, and it's like you
Yeah,
said,
the
it's just
platform
turning to
is
like
being used
bash
to
women
drill. Yeah, the platform is being used to like drill
Basically
some
tell you how to
old
get in the
cap
kitchen.
shit into
But that's why y'all gotta tap in well said because we cover everything.
Yeah.
Like we're not just
Yeah.
Niggas
we
didn't
not here
even
to
change the
front
name
on
of their
black women.
podcast to get back in the kitchen.
Yeah, that's basically what they should call it all. Like,
Yo,
and
get
I
back
also
in
don't
the-
want to. I also don't want to hear the
What?
opinion of a black male that like hasn't dated a black woman in 20 years talk about black women.
That's
Yo, get
crazy
back in the
too.
kitchen
No,
is
because a
crazy.
lot of the podcast dudes like, oh, I only date white women or I date Spanish women. I hate black girls. Well, I don't want to hear your
And
opinion
then have
because you
mad
don't know what the
opinion
fuck
about
going on.
have mad. Yeah, that's real. Facts.
Yeah, because I think black women definitely get a bad rap, especially like online. Everybody, you would think it's like you said, it's men versus women, and niggas would be like every black woman loud, aggressive, masculine. Like I don't really get that. Like I still meet soft black women.
Yeah.
That's just on some chill
Now,
shit.
if you bring
Like,
that
everybody's
energy out of
not
somebody,
ignorant.
that's something on you.
I can
But,
think of
like-
the most aggressive shorty, and she was from the Bronx, and I fucked with her like 14 years ago. Like most of the black women I've
And you might have brought that energy out of her.
Nah, she was just wild angry. Like she'd just pull up angry, like, "What's up?" Like, you know, I'm like, "Oh, all right,
Nah,
like, relax."
Yeah,
She was wild angry, bro. Like even
There's
when
some
I was
angry
fucking,
joints
she
out
would
here.
just be looking angry after the fight. I'm like, "Oh, you're
That's
different."
different. Yeah,
it's some like
that's
some joints are
different.
just that angry, bro.
Just on angry time and like never smiled.
But
Like,
for the most part, like successful black women, we don't want to compete with y'all. We want to be soft. We want to lift y'all up. But like, we don't want to hear all this out the gate submission shit. Like, because also another point, y'all know white people don't talk about this, right?
nah.
I don't know what white people talking about.
White people don't talk about submission and high value and gender roles. Like, white people don't talk about it.
They're not bashing each other on the internet.
They're
Yeah.
not. This is some
You
shit
the
that
only
was.
niggas that do this dumb
Yeah,
shit.
this is some shit that was put in us to like go against each other and kind of keep us from prospering because we can't come together. So I think if
Like you
more
said,
people
it's more
realize
and
that
more-
shit,
I be seeing more and more joints on YouTube, like, yo, date out your race. Like, it's
Oh, yeah.
disgusting. It's egregious. Where you look, I remember, like, some, like, Dominican Asians, like, they real strict. Date within your race. Like, date
Yeah.
your kind. Don't fuck around.
but I'm like, date who you want to date. But a lot of black
Like,
women
you
are
would be
dating
mad
others.
would you be mad if Harlem came through with a white counterpart? Like, yeah, okay.
Because I, in the household, am instilling like pride and knowledge and historical facts and things like
Yeah.
that within Harlem. So if she dates a white guy, it's because that's who she like at the moment. Like
You
I'm cool with.
Do you have a preference? Let's keep it a total. Or do you
Yeah,
not
I
give a
would
fuck?
prefer for her to date black guys because I feel like culturally, like it's
Yeah.
comfortable.
Do you-
It makes sense. We
do
know
you
how to move
believe-
within each other.
Do you believe in like this whole narrative of like the slim pickings? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, as far as like the black men or whatever that's still left around, like as far as like intelligence and all that good
Oh,
stuff.
it's definitely slim pickings. And then
like-
also within the slim pickings, it's so many more women than men. So it's like if I want this unicorn guy, like it's funny, everybody says the guy that I want, like, because I want you to be like, I want you to have an edge, have some street smarts, be outside a little bit. But I still want you to be smart. I still want you to be educated, cultured. I want you to experience things like the travel, all that stuff. Also, I want you to be family oriented. I don't care if a dude got a kid because I got a kid.
No.
Right? So I'm not like dumb about
I
that.
told you I like single parents. We don't have to see you every
I
day.
will say that a lot of men look down upon single women, like single moms, but at the
Yeah, for
same
sure.
time, we have to have a certain type of order in our household that I think a lot of niggas need.
What niggas though? Is it niggas that don't have kids? 'Cause I
It's
think a
both.
nigga,
Niggas that don't have kids and niggas
No,
that
I
have
think
kids.
niggas that
want-
got
I mean,
kids are way more understanding. Like if I didn't, like it was times when I didn't have a kid and I would be like, I got, like I would deal with shit with kids, but it would like blow the fuck out of me. But now that I have a kid, it's
No,
totally
it
different.
still blows the fuck out of niggas because at the end of the day, men don't have the same level of responsibility as
Nah,
a
that's
woman
a
does.
fact.
Like my kids with
yeah,
me
it
most of
definitely
the
blows.
time.
Yeah,
So even if you do have a kid, for the most part, and not speaking negatively on this at all, but like for the most part, men have like a visitation schedule where
Yeah.
they might have weekends or
yeah,
something like that. It's not the same as like you calling me at 9 o'clock and my kid is singing Beyonce at the top of her lungs in the bathtub. Like
yeah.
it's not the same.
Yeah, it's definitely different,
yo,
B.
put that-
Like
Put
when
Lil
like
Jon
if
to
it's a joint
sleep.
that you just clip some time or whatever, it's amazing. You know what I'm saying? It's the best. It's the best shit ever for her to have a kid. But if you like her for real,
Dread.
yo, it's the worst shit ever, bro.
Because
I'm
you
not
number
gonna lie.
two. Like I tell niggas
yeah,
that all
it's
the
terrible.
time. I'm like, you number two.
It's
Like,
terrible, B. I've done it. I'm like, yo,
Don't.
it's horrible.
I was dating a joint though, like she had 4 cousins, but then like the nigga like wanted to like start having her for the week, like having a kid for the week.
Thank
I
you.
was like, oh,
I know you was
shit.
hype.
I was like, yeah, take that nigga, bitch. Take Tiger with you.
yeah,
Like, since you want to be so involved. You know what I mean? Like,
I'm sorry. It's some slime bullshit to say, but I'll be like,
You want that undivided attention.
yo, I'll be blown when I hear like, oh, my daughters. I'm like, oh, she got a fucking kid.
that should be helping because a lot. It be times when I want to be bothered. I'm like,
Well, I was
Yeah,
gonna
it just
say,
would
that's
depend on how
why I
much I
think-
like her though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If
Yeah.
I was thinking about her like, oh, this drink could be
this
something,
could be something.
and then
yeah.
then she has a kid, I'm like, fuck. But if I'm just clapping her cheeks, it's like whatever. I don't really care.
have your kid be a
Yeah, I don't really care.
But at the same time, I don't know, because the point I'm at, for a while, like I still want a husband and stuff, but now I'm kind of
Also,
like,
age of kid matters too.
That truly does
We're
matter
still-
for
we're
sure.
definitely like most of the joints is like 3, 4, 5.
If your kid is like 12, you can leave him at the crib or whatever.
Yeah.
or like my daughter's 6.
I was when she had a daughter, she's like 14, she's stepping off doing what she wanted to do.
No, like my daughter's 6, and my mom lives in my house, so I can still do what I want to
Yeah.
do. Like I still travel. It's all situational.
You make sure you
It's
set your
funny.
shit up to where you can have your freedom. A lot of
Yeah,
shit
it's
is
all
doing that too.
situational.
I'll be looking back at my dad and my mom's like, because they were separated, but like when I was living with them, by the time I was like 8, I feel like I was pretty independent.
Yeah,
Like, my
I was
pops
getting left
coulda
at the
did what
crib.
he, like he could do what he wanted to do.
I was getting left right at the crib. Like,
Yeah,
yeah,
facts.
we be back.
Okay,
My
I'm
mom's
not
definitely
doing
leaving me at the crib.
Yeah, I was
for
getting left at the
sure.
crib at like 6, 7. I started getting left
That's
at
when
the crib.
she would like sometimes she
Facts.
had
Oh
to
my
work double
God.
shift. Well, I used to be at the arcade going crazy. Like that was normal shit. Like I like at a young age, I remember being in the crib.
Not for
down
like
there.
10 minutes either.
No hours.
Yeah, hours.
Hours.
Like,
That was
Yeah.
some nice
you know how to
shit.
make cereal. You know how to make a sandwich.
You
You,
know how to
got a
make a
TV
sandwich.
remote.
And I know how to
That's
get to
some
my
nice shit.
grandma's
Don't
house.
touch
so
the
that was
stove.
cool. Yeah, facts.
Be
That's
alright.
definitely some nice shit. But I mean, I feel
The
like
90s
if you're
was lit.
smart and you're not ready for like a real serious like marriage relationship, then I think like a single mom is perfect for you. Like it's impossible for me to be able to blow you up and stalk you
Yo,
and
it's the
get
best
on your
shit ever.
nerves.
It's the best shit
Because I
ever.
got other shit to worry about. And then when we kick it, we kick it.
Like I said, rich some niggas will tell you, I'll be promoting that. Like niggas will say like, yo, I found a single one, single parent,
Another single mom.
single Bobby. Like, you know what I mean, like,
No, I
Like,
ain't gonna
I
lie.
don't have time to like press you. I got other
Good.
shit.
Yo,
I do
and
not want to be
And I'll
pressed.
say like one thing I always love about single moms. Like anytime I talk to a single mom my whole life, like they just be on they way more like responsible, way more on point. She's not getting
Yeah.
smacked every night,
Yeah,
wilding,
they got
being
shit
an
to
out of pocket
lose.
whore. Like you know what I'm saying? Like
Like,
like she's more like she's with her kid. She's going to work. She's getting a little.
kinda know her
she get a little.
schedule.
She get a little free time to
Yeah.
get some dick from me, and that. You know what I mean? Like perfect.
And that's why I
like,
said I
good
was just going to
structured joint.
add on what he said. Like they should be so structured and scheduled. Like you already know, like to where you gonna fit in. So
On
like you
Tuesdays.
anticipate. Like I'm
Yeah.
I'm pulling up on this
Yeah.
time and like
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
I
exactly.
already know what's going
It's
on. Like he's
that.
usually in bed by 9. I got a little window. You know
So
what I
like,
mean?
for,
And it's
I
good
think
fruit
for the
snacks over
smart
there,
men
too.
that like you crazy. For like the smart men that got good sense, like the single mom, it like very nurturing.
Yeah.
We be cooking.
You be bringing
Yeah.
your niggas
It
around.
better be
all
food
the-
over
No, I
there.
don't.
How does that? What's
No, I
the like?
don't.
What's the? How does that work?
So it's funny. Legally, in my custody agreement,
That's wild.
we cannot bring like people around our kids unless we are engaged. And I actually think that's great because I have some male homeboys that just be like introducing chicks to their kid because they think it's
Left
cute.
and right.
I
Nah,
don't.
that's a
These
lie.
joints don't
Oh,
go
using the kid as bait to get the cutty.
Yeah. Like if
That's
I
a
meet
different
a
type of
dude
slob
and
woman.
he's like pressed for like a play date or something, I'm like, nah, because that means you done introduce
This
this
is
little
your
nigga
thing.
to
This is your
30
move.
people. Yeah, like so. Nah, people do not get
I'm not.
access to the kid. No,
Maybe like
kid.
to the point where it's like I've been like arguments. Like, I'm done with you. A year and a half. I still haven't met. I'm like, yeah, relax.
And I also feel like women.
Might
I
not.
feel like women tend to
Still
like
might
stake
not.
claim on that too. Like I've had women like try to send like her little gifts, and I'm like, nah, that shit, like she taking care of. I'm saying because women be trying to be cute. Women love to try to be
Yo,
like
I'll
the
never
stepmama.
forget.
Well,
Let me tell
like
you,
to
my
try to
moms
let
used
you
to
know that I'm
hate-
stepmomming over here.
When my pops was with
She
wife,
loved it.
second wife, oh my god, my mom hated her. She was so drunk.
Because
I'll
she
never
probably
forget.
did too much.
My stepmoms bought me the Jordan 9s and the Dios
Yeah,
and the
see?
Tribe Called Quest album. When I came back to my mom's
Your
house,
mom
she
was like,
was
throw
30
all that shit away.
took the mics, and I'm like, damn, like,
Nah,
and then,
throw it
and let me
away.
tell you
Nah,
why I
that's
was
crazy.
tight.
That's crazy.
Throw
Let me
it
That's
tell you
away.
why
crazy.
she
Don't
did
throw my
bad.
shit away.
Throw it
She
away
took the
because you got
Tribe
a
Called
mother that
Quest.
takes good care of you.
Fuck that.
Throw
Then
it
she
That's
away.
a
tried to.
gift.
Then she replaced the mics with some like Griffies that wasn't as heat. I was like, yo, this is bad. Like you took
No.
it. I was like, you can have the
Mm-mm.
album. Like I'm not even jacking it like
Throw it
that.
away.
You gonna take the mics in the
Why?
it
Nah,
away.
that's fucked up. Why would you?
Throw it away.
Why
She
would
was
you
tight.
take my gifts over your inner pettiness levels?
No, because it's the chick trying to be petty. I'm
Who
trying to
cares
tell
who's
you.
being petty?
I
Y'all
was
are both
just-
being
y'all
petty,
both
but
being
now I'm
petty.
prospering and y'all
I'm
not gonna
pros-
take my prosperations away.
I can't believe
What?
that shit happened.
I know you was sick,
I
bro.
was sick, bro. I'm like, you not even up right
So you
now.
go,
Like,
so you would take your daughter's gifts and she just watch her pain, like yo, eat that pain, b.
Now I wouldn't buy nothing
But you
less.
make sure you
I'd
can
probably
replace it.
just buy the same thing.
And then,
Nah,
replace
I
it,
ain't gonna
swap
lie,
it
I
out.
was
Don't
just
tell
gonna
her you
say-
Yeah,
swap
but
it out.
like no.
you know what's funny?
Like, I bought
I'm
this.
thinking about it now.
But-
But like, if my baby moms came through, like, yo, her new nigga bought something, I might dub it and buy something better. Like,
Yeah, you
I
would.
might. I'm
The
thinking
fuck?
about it. It's shaky because I don't even like my. She might watch this. I'm
I'm
not
like, shit, I'm like, what can I
romantically.
say?
No.
Like,
I'm not in love with her. Like I love her as a person. She's a great mother. So if she fucking a nigga, I don't give a fuck. Now, if a nigga came through like Future Russell Wilson was like might have tried to do too much and try to like come through with a heavy gift, I might dub the gift and come with a better gift.
yeah.
At this juncture,
It's like
I
it's
don't
a
know.
respect thing. It's a respective role thing.
You're not heavier than me. You're not coming to piss on my
you're
front
not,
steps.
you're not
fam.
heavier than as the pops like. Yeah, so I could kind of like
That's
it was
that's
nasty work, but I could kind of see why she was dread because
Yeah, that's for people
she
that don't
came
take care of their
Tammy.
kid.
God bless it, that she died, but Tammy came heavy. Yeah, she
She
just
died because she brought them back.
she
Bad vibes.
She had
Died
bad
from
vibes. She
bad
brought them back.
vibes.
she
brought
dropped
them back.
that. I gotta talk a quick Tammy story.
A quick Tammy story.
Why
she
they gotta
left
be
my
Tammy
pops.
too?
She left my pops. Yeah, that was his first marriage because me and my mom was married. Left my pops on some fluke shit like because he was in school get his PhD, so she felt like he was just focused on school. And now he's super lit. She tried to double back. It was quiet for her, and then she like dropped dead. Like she was fucked up.
Wow.
She would be reaching out to my grandmother like, "Yo, it's the worst mistake."
She shouldn't have bought them
Oh, did
J's.
the
She shoulda
sorrow,
held
The
it
did
down.
J's was her
the sorrow
first
kicking
mistake.
her in the ass?
Yeah, like you left because you felt like he was just so into his
The
studies,
J's
but he was just
was
really
her
trying to
first
get to the
mistake.
next level.
Short-sighted trees.
Short-sighted. You wasn't thinking. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
See how the black women do you?
She didn't want to stay down.
See how the black
I'm
black
not
women
entertaining that.
see how the black women do you on your path while you struggling
Now you
on your
wrote
way
2
up.
books and shit about gentrification. Like you blew it. You know what I mean, I'm not gonna say you blew it because hopefully you up there, but that was a bad mistake for you.
How do
She
we,
blew it when she
how do
bought
we
them
feel
J's.
about that? Like, what do we say about the? You know what I mean? They say that the black women not really here for the ride. They don't really help. They're not trying to help us grow. They just pull back up when you lit. What do you say to that? Is that true?
I think it is.
I think it depends on
It's
it.
two. I think it's two.
Depends,
I think
yeah.
it's. I think if say. I think my man's second wife, she seen the
She
the
saw the
potential.
vision.
Yeah.
She saw the vision.
So even though he was on the process of getting to where he needed to get, like she was like, I'm gonna stay down. And
Yeah.
now she's like super situated.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like he's tenured at Columbia. Like what are you talking about?
I will say I think you gotta. It depends on
But
where
some joints not trying to wait. Like,
Yeah,
Yeah.
some people
my
not
time
trying
is
to wait.
now.
Yeah, my
But I
time
think
is
it
now.
also depends on where on the journey somebody is. Like
That's
if you
key.
if you in the middle of the journey, then I can probably see.
I would say-
I got foresight. I can see.
Yeah.
And I would say giving Tammy a lot. She might have. I remember her having a corporate car. Like my pops had a Mazda, so I feel like her car might have been a little better.
Yeah.
And like my pops ain't bought the 9s and the Dions. Like
Yeah.
she bought that. Like
Yeah.
her
So she
brick
was
was a
more
little
up than
bit
him at
more.
the
Yeah,
time.
she might have a little bit more brickiano.
Yeah.
So
But
it's
if
like
she might have
it's
got
hard to
him,
find that
like,
love again,
when
though.
he was
Yeah.
halfway through there, she might have had a different viewpoint.
because it was like she might have had him like right before he was getting a master's, going on to the PH. So she just was. So that's
It was
like a little
timing.
3-4 years. So
It
it
was
might have been
timing.
like she couldn't hold it down, and then it was nasty work. Like you said, he was one of them niggas like he read a lot, so I could. She told my grandma she felt like sometimes would be a roommate because nigga come in like I might not want to crack you. Like I got to study for my shit. You know what I mean?
Nah, what?
I don't know. I'm just saying with the energy.
He's like, I don't know
I could
about
get a
that
little.
at
I could
all.
get a little box before I
Nah.
study. Oh,
I'm gonna keep it a buck. I've been in relationships,
Or
like
after.
long relationships. After like a year and a half, like I'm not cracking you every day. Sorry, I'm just not. Like
Nah, not the
I
same
be
joint
getting
every day
tired of
is
the
crazy.
box, bro.
Same
Like,
joint every day is crazy.
that's what I'm saying. Like he been in like after the honeymoon. Like I remember from young, like they was married after like 2 years in. Like I might get quiet,
Yeah,
bro.
same
Like
joint
I
every
don't
day
want to
is
crack you
ridiculous.
every day. Like the fuck. So we might not getting cracked every day. He's focused on studies. You stepped off. You blew it.
Yeah,
It is what it is.
it's life. But speaking of shaky relationships, we want to touch this before the sports section because this is some different shit.
Oh, yeah.
Your man from the Celtics, the coach from the Celtics, is running around getting wild box all on the all through all the staff
Y'all niggas
and doing wild pervert shit.
and y'all keep highlighting that it's Nia, but like first of all, respect the Nia, but she's 50 plus.
Respecting Nia, but
But
she's
it's not
not.
Friday, Nia.
She's
Like,
not
it's not Nia
Friday.
for Friday. It's like
It's like,
And they've
let's
been
pump the
together
brakes.
for like 12
He
years.
got wild. That's what I
and
said.
he's a
Like
6'8" light skin.
he been with her 12
He's
years. He
getting
already
boxed.
she got the seat out of her, so he dumped her a million times.
Yeah.
Like I'm tired of
Have
it,
y'all
bro.
seen the chick that's like the accused?
I seen a couple of the accused.
Apparently, it's supposed to be multiple ones. Yeah.
So now it's just
Of
getting
course
even
it's
more.
multiple joints.
I'm gonna add to this because I did a little more research on it, which is sad that the email shit coming up. But now it's coming out like email been on timing for like
Yeah.
multiple teams. Like he one of them niggas.
He
Like
gets
he
boxed.
taking shit down.
Look, bro. He's six.
He's 6'8".
I don't know no 6
Was
plus
he in the
foot-
league?
Yeah,
he's in the
for mad years.
Yeah,
Yo,
like, what?
listen, bro. In all my time as a grown man, I've never met a grown man that was 6 foot plus, light skinned, running around in the streets that wasn't getting boxed.
Right.
It's just automatic box. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Box, bro.
You 6 foot plus, you got it. You played in the league, had an NBA check. He gets boxed automatically.
And
Do
I
you know
also-
how much more box he probably got because he has Nia? Like,
Yeah,
Joyce
and
is like,
like-
hold on, I gotta see what's going
like,
on.
hold
Nia
on.
selling checks, choosing him. I
Right.
gotta see
Yeah,
what's up.
exactly. Like
Like,
he's
what?
like, he like it's probably hard for him not to get boxed.
But as far as the
Yeah.
punishment, though, and this is for me, like anybody watching this that knows me, I'm a former NBA cheerleader, Dance for Hawks for 2
Okay.
seasons.
Was you taking down NBA niggas? Keep it on it.
Of course, I was. I was young as fuck.
It
What
was,
you talking
against
about?
it was against the rules, though, right?
It's against the rules. Well, it's looked down upon in general, but it's against the rules if it's on your team.
Okay.
So, like, no one from your franchise, you're not supposed
Well,
to
you was taking down
fraternize.
Hawks niggas though. You don't gotta say their names. I'm just saying, like, was Hawks
Okay.
was Hawks niggas taking down the whole Hawks team cheerleading squad for the most
Nah,
part?
it's
Some of them had.
So I'll say this: like
Discipline?
some girls like doing the NBA cheerleader thing because they like the attention. The cool like popping girls that do it, you do it because you're trying to like get it.
Yeah.
So like I originally started out my first season. I had a boyfriend I lived with. I was being really good and all that stuff.
Yeah.
My second season,
So you cheated on your boyfriend?
no, me and my boyfriend broke up. It was,
Then it was on
casualty of war.
Yeah.
I went.
I'm outside.
I'm outside. But the thing is, the punishment to me is a little wild, just because this is probably going on every NBA team.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It has
But
been going on for
Coaches just getting boxed.
eons.
Listen,
Yeah.
I think it's egregious, but in the Celtics' defense, like from what I read, it's like, yo, they hollered at email, like, listen,
Stop getting
you're
boxed.
doing
You
too
gotta
much,
chill.
bro. You gotta chill, bro.
You
Because
look
they
like
say
you're
the
horny.
whistleblower was like somebody in the starting lineup.
I don't even
What?
know that. I heard. Listen,
Whistleblower
from what I read
crazy.
was he was taking down. It got really egregious when he started taking down the executive's wife.
Yeah, the
now
white
it's
chick.
like, all right, bro, like you wailing, bro.
That's that's when they hit you with the conduct
Yeah,
detrimental to
like,
the team. Like you
wailing.
you throwing shit out of whack, you humping niggas' wives is crazy.
And the owner, he's signing some of the checks. So it's like, if you part owner, executive, you somewhere high, they high ranking the way they describing him, like he probably was like, yo, my nigga, he's mixing my wife, bro. Like we gotta do something.
That's a
I
little
think
stress.
the
He's wilding out.
punishment is crazy just because, like I said, it happens every day. It's cheerleaders sleeping with front office guys. It's cheerleaders messing.
I mean, I
camera
can get it.
guys.
Why
I know
don't
when you
women
on
ever
the
get in
road,
trouble for? Why don't women ever get in trouble for letting nobody kill?
What they do?
When do women get in
In
trouble
this
for letting
instance, so if
people
you're
kill?
a cheerleader and if anybody says anything about you even going on a date with somebody, out of here.
So, but nothing happened to none of
So
the
how
joints
was
on the
y'all?
Celtics.
Oh, that's if they clipped you because they found out.
Who
I got-
snitched on you?
Some other chicks, and also a lot of times the people in the front office want, say this quick. a lot of times the people in the front office want the same exposure to these guys as the cheerleaders have,
Hey, yo,
and a lot of them put you up too.
that's super homo.
Yeah.
No, I mean no, the chicks.
Oh, the chicks that work in them different. Oh, they feel away.
Yeah, they're like, oh, the cheerleaders get the
That's crazy.
or they get worried that because I caught some people in some situations, they get worried that you gonna. It's like who gonna tell on who first? Like I'm gonna tell on this bitch before she got.
He is giving up. He makes shit just a lot. Like, all right, he fucking joins.
Yeah, it's
like,
not.
I don't
Like,
know
it
why-
literally
why
happens
Favre?
every day.
Why are none of the chicks getting in trouble? Like
They
it's
do.
just
They get kicked off the team, but they're like they're
not this one
minimal.
right here.
Because they making it seem like one of
that's
the other
somebody's-
joints was like subordinates, like so that he might have put them in the bad.
exactly.
I don't know how Ime was playing, but like you said,
So
he might have been on time.
cheerleaders, you
I
gonna
don't
get
think
kicked
Ime
off.
was being creepy for the box. I think he was just getting box regular. I
Yeah.
don't think he was.
He should have he should have been more thoughtful of who he was
Yeah.
selecting. Like
Or
you
just
can't
don't
be,
get boxing the
you
organization.
can't be with
Yeah.
some. Or
I know that's there,
Nick,
but like
you know how it
but
is. You
can't
get
do it
boxing
with, like,
proximity.
a front office executive's wife. Like that's wild.
Yeah, he was
Right.
wilding. He just had no control.
Well, yeah, you gotta have a little discipline.
You gotta have a
like,
little more
They caught
discipline.
them
You
having
know.
they caught
Like,
them
she couldn't have
talking
been
on the
that
phone
fire.
on the ring camera,
Yeah.
and she's not. Have you seen?
She couldn't have been
she's
that
not
fire.
that fire.
Okay,
The
I have
white
a
bitch-
question about that.
The white
She's probably
lady.
sucking them off super crazy.
Well, I have a
Maybe.
question about that in general. Like, I feel like, and this is gonna come off as a racist statement. It's not. It's a legitimate question. I feel like, but I feel like black men be like taking down the most like basic run of the mill, not super fine, like
Yeah.
white chicks.
That's
And
a
what is
fact.
that about?
Yeah, we was
That's
just
a
talking
fact.
about
Everybody
that.
know
There's
that.
a few
What is that
NBA
about?
players that got some real super
NBA
mediocrities.
They be like
Look.
chicks be mid, like.
Oh, the black male athlete is known for taking down mid white joints. Like that's
But
like
not even the athlete. I mean, just black men in general. Like,
yeah. I
a
mean, you know, black men are
mid-white
known as like
woman
the
be hyped
garbage.
up so much.
Black men
Why?
are known as like the scavengers of the dating world. Like
Mhm.
for real, like yo, they be like yo, black men to take down anything. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like 600-pound white joint, black man.
Hold it
You
up.
know what I mean? Like whatever. Like for it's discussion, like they really take
No,
down anything.
seriously,
It's
what
like,
is
yo,
that
bro,
about? Why?
I don't know.
White
I
women
really
not
can't
really
put a finger
attracted. I
on
don't
it.
really be like turned on by white women like that. I just be like, all right.
But any
You
color,
gotta
like
be like really elite to white people.
I'm just saying any color. Like I don't know why a lot. Like I don't know, bro. Are we that much more hornier than everybody else? Like what's
But
the- I don't-
that's
Yeah,
another
something in our
issue.
DNA.
That's
Yeah.
another issue black women got with men. Too. Like a lot of these successful black men be like, "Fuck y'all bitches. I only date."
That's
white
not
women."
true. That's just what the shade room will just
No,
post when a black
it's quite
nigga.
a few. It's quite a few that
I know
are
a
like,
lot. I know
I
that's
date
not- I
white
don't
bitches.
And I know a lot of
It's-
dudes. They
I
don't really
say- I would
super
say
say
9
it,
out of
but
10.
clearly
But
they're
they
not.
do
They're
it.
clearly not hollering at no black joints. Like it's like man obvious.
Yeah, they're
like,
not gonna say it, but
I
they
know a lot of
not.
niggas
But they
like that.
not jacking black women.
Like
At all.
niggas be like, oh, athletes go white, but then if you look at the top athletes, they all the top black athletes got black wives. Like
It
you
ain't
might
the
see one or
athletes.
two.
It's like it's a lot of these college boys, the NBAs and the JDs.
I
and
mean, if
stuff.
they had a
going-
PWI, like it's mad white joints. You got to think like if you go D1 for sports, you're gonna be around mad white joints. So of course you're gonna.
I think
what's
it's
around.
another thing. I have another. A lot of the successful black guys that are educated that I know have this like revenge thing. It's like when I was younger and didn't have no money, like these black chicks wasn't checking for me, and so now look at revenge, and I'm only gonna go with these white chicks. And y'all black chicks, y'all are beneath me now because y'all never gave me no
yeah,
corny.
but that goes back to black joints not rocking with you when you ain't got nothing.
Or maybe, but the thing is, sometimes it's not just you ain't got nothing. Sometimes it's just
You
not
just
that
ain't him?
I ain't
jiggy
gonna
of
lie.
a- Yeah, you
You
just
know,
I don't
ain't
know
him.
any more
Yeah.
housemen that got white wives that we went. So that's why I gotta push back on that narrative. Cause I don't know, they're the most corporate niggas in the world. I can't name one more house black man that got a
I
black
don't know
wife.
about wives, but it's a lot that only
Girlfriends.
date. Yeah, that
Girlfriends
only
for sure.
date. Yeah.
Ooh.
I mean, I'm not gonna say which one to name.
I'm
Names.
about
I'm
to
not gonna
say, I
name
ain't done
names.
that,
I can't
It's a
figure.
lot that solely dates.
I don't know, nigga. The
Yeah.
black Morehouse brothers that we know that shout to Paul, Young Kings, them niggas. Now it might be one or two couple niggas that be like it's off black joints right now, but I say 9 out of 10 got black wives, bro. I stand on that until somebody can show me
Maybe
me.
not.
Nine out of
Maybe
10 is a lot.
wives.
Nine out of 10 is a
Yeah.
lot.
Wow. If you, 86% of the married black men in America are married to black women. That's not even a made up number.
No,
That's a fact.
statistic.
That's the statistic.
That's true. That's
You know what I mean? So it's
but
like,
I'm saying outside of dating, like just even giving it. I mean, outside of marriage, even giving a chance in dating is slow.
Yeah, I mean, I know, I
slow.
definitely know dudes that definitely don't talk to black joints. You know what I'm saying? They don't really like talk about it. Like, they're not running around putting down black joints all
like
day.
I know
But
a
they
couple
definitely
niggas
not
like
talking to
that.
black joints.
I ain't gonna
like,
lie, I know a few niggas like
yeah,
that.
they definitely not talking
But
to
they
black
just like
joints.
Spanish joints right now. It might be
Yeah.
a phase.
Yeah,
You know
it
what I
could
mean?
be. You
That's
never
all.
really
Just
know.
trying different shit.
It's
Yeah,
sick, boy. You know what we gonna do, B?
Yeah, what you do?
Yeah, what y'all gonna do?
I mean,
I want him to cover Brett Favre more.
sure,
He's
yeah,
stealing from
like
the
I
welfare
just wanted to deflect. I just wanted to stop.
Like, Jesus,
I just want everybody to stop looking at black niggas and how we
as far as
fucking
I'm
up.
concerned, who did I don't even know if he cheated? Did they have an open relationship? I don't know. Like, what the fuck?
Okay, so we gonna leave the black man alone. We'll move on to Brett.
I feel like, yeah, I just want to no longer be America's punching bag. Like, I feel like y'all just always trying to use us to be the scapegoat for whatever's going on. And it's like, yo, leave us alone, B. Let us cook, B.
I will say though that the media coverage has not been equal, and I think that it's far more egregious of a whack fucked up situation where Brett Favre did
crazy.
Brett Favre stole how much?
Because Mississippi is the poorest state in the country. Like, bar none, statistically, everybody knows.
So
Mississippi,
5 million.
yeah.
What a sleazeball.
So build a fucking volleyball stadium for his kid.
What a sleaze.
And what's basically a junior college. Like, the school that his daughter goes to is like a small state school. It's not even like oh, it's like a little whack.
Oh, America's like Favre is like one of America's favorite white boys. So they gonna cut off him.
Yeah.
And the governor is the one that facilitates it. So
Yeah.
it's the governor, it's Brett Favre, and then it's some, I think it's a tech company. Because one of the Team USA soccer chicks, Hamback or whatever, was like a major investor in that. And she backed out when all this shit happened.
Yeah.
So I think they indicted like 40 people together.
Yeah, they're definitely not going to jail. Anytime that many white people get indicted, nobody's going to jail. You already know.
We're going to do optics. Like,
yeah. We might send y'all to a little camp for a month.
Right. But it's just crazy though, because it's like, oh, welfare scam, bro. Like, that's treacherous.
That's what they always doing.
Nobody's going to jail because
that means it's
complicit from the highest up.
Cares.
So they making a quote to the judge like, relax.
Like y'all stole from some poor people.
What's going on?
Yeah, don't nobody care. You stole from the government system. You stole out the account. We don't like kids, B. For you want to get into your segment? Is it time? Well,
I was gonna wait. I was just gonna wait till we take a break. I want to come back, but we can get into it.
What you going?
Honestly, I was gonna highlight her. I like her little sweatshirt. I had a segment, but I like how it's full. I think today we should just talk about. We're gonna separate. Like,
let's not be podcast niggas bashing black women. Let's turn the black women up.
Yeah, I was
love that for me.
Yo, I was about to flame some of them, but because of the tone of the joint, in my head I was like, maybe we should change the narrative. Because I was about to go in and talk about how a lot of y'all joints was getting away in the summertime with them rest of the body piece suits. You know what I'm saying? I want you to be clear. The World Fleet segment is just touching on everything fashion with everything that's going on in the world and how to be right. And a lot of y'all got to pass go in the summertime just because you had a decent body. Yeah. And you put on a little $5 suit. Now it's for a lot of niggas too. Like, okay, white tee, okay.
All jackets are not queer.
Because I'm a white tee nigga, I ain't gonna lie. But now we see who's who. Like, you gotta have long sleeves.
Created equally.
All jackets.
One jacket all winter is crazy.
You can't wear that leather
One jacket for the last 5 winters is crazy.
And ladies, you can't wear that little leather jacket.
Listen,
all winter. It's gets
oh my God, please.
You can't wear that one leather
jacket.
That's
please do not do that.
That's a fall jacket.
If your Uggs are leaning, if they're losing traction, just get a new pair. If you're constructs, if the tongue is not staying sturdy, if they're a little dirty, it's time to invest.
Yeah.
That's it. That's what we want to talk about. Let's invest in ourselves. Here at World Set, we like to promote financial literacy, investing in stocks, get you some real estate. What?
Invest in you though.
Invest in you, shit. Invest in your
look,
like
your look
could
get you
in the door
countless,
for some shit.
Countless
and you actually
situations.
spend less money if you buy quality
good pieces.
You don't have to buy that or buy it over and over and over
bullshit.
again.
Good pieces. Listen, especially jackets. Like I got jackets from 10, 15 years ago that I still be wearing. Like
Good leather.
good leathers, good winter coat. Like don't cut corners. Like if you spend that extra dollar on something, like it's supposed to last. Like more often than not. So invest in yourself. We don't want to see the same leather, fellas. If your Timbs is linked, pack them up. Uggs is linked, shorties. Please pack those up.
Honestly, if you back out a pair of Timbs from last year, you're bugging. Like, don't any Timbs from last winter. Like, just buy a new pair, bro. Don't try to save nothing.
Unless you take care of your shit.
No, taking care of the Timbs.
Really not.
No,
I thought about I was looking at my shit. So I'm like, yo,
do they have another wear?
But I'm really being cheap with myself. Like, I really need to just get a new pair.
How much
too sensitive.
Do constructs cost
200?
They about 200. Oh, yeah. But they too sensitive, bro. It's like, nah, if you wore them before, it's the new winter, pack them shits up. It's over. Like, once the eraser hit them and all, you talk about you salvaging. No, pack them shits up.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie. 5 years in a row, same coat is crazy.
Crazy. One winter coat is crazy.
One winter coat is crazy. And I don't want to hear, listen, I've been in Atlanta for mad years. It gets cold now. Like, it's cold right now. We're in October 2nd. It's cold as fuck.
Yeah.
Let's be clear.
Even if you got a coat, I don't want to hear it, B.
I don't want to hear it, bro. You need a jacket. I'm not saying you got to go get a Goose Triple X, but, like, you need a good jacket, bro. Like, you need a jacket, B. There's no way around it. You need a good jacket.
Gap can get you right.
Anything can get you right. Just invest in a good coat that gets brick. Be like, it's the climate changes, shit gets cold out. That's what we tapping in. Shout out to, where can they find a money joint?
So this is actually a couple seasons old.
But it's still time.
Front it on y'all.
Front it on y'all niggas. Shy Ben was doing Martin before it became trendy.
Little Marnie piece, you know. And I like it because it's understated too. It's not like just all across.
Is that your look now? Like, are you feel like is comfort important for you? It's when you
comfort
get dressed?
Is definitely important.
Like, where is that like on the scale for you? Like, is that the top?
It's on. So I'm a corporate conference and events manager and planner.
Okay.
So I'm on the go a lot. I'm on my feet. It's comfort, but for me, it's like it's the high end comfort. It's the Stella McCartney for Adidas. It's the kit. It's the any kind of designer sweat or crew neck I can get off. It's the heavy Lululemon.
Now, me and my co-host, he be on my neck throwing wild darts because for me, comfort is so key. And like,
and we kind of old now,
right
y'all.
before like
you got to be comfortable.
And I be trying to tell him, like, right before bro's bid, like, once I hit like 30, like, in terms of feet, I was like, yo, my feet gotta be comfortable. I'm told, like, I got a knee problem. Like, niggas understand. So I'm big on New Balance. Like, I be really trying to pick up New Balance. Well, I think it's having the best year. Sorry, Rich.
They need to give you a check. They need to give you a check.
But comfort is key. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and that's another thing. Like, you be comfortable too. Like, I'm sick of y'all niggas be buying shit don't look comfortable. Like, be comfortable. Like,
and you look uncomfortable. Like, you look ridiculous. Like, you got on somebody else's clothes.
Yeah. I want y'all to pack up the Lanvin Curbs too.
It's a bad shoe. Them shits is an industry plant.
Like, I hate. Oh my god! Like, please pack those up. Like, please. They got other shoes. Lanvin got other shit, B. But like, pack the Lanvin Curbs.
It's a bad shoe. It's a bad shoe.
Enough already.
Also,
they're not fire,
this
bro.
This fall, pack up the Bottega tire boots.
Oh, they can't do those. It's over.
I don't know which ones. I don't even know which ones those are.
Are those the ones with the
lug sole with the different colors at the bottom?
Yeah,
those shits are trash.
I thought they just came out last year.
They did.
It's already over.
And this since we talking about the financial literacy and the fleece stuff.
I seen the black pair I like.
If you're gonna buy things, you gotta spend your high end coin on things that are classic. Don't spend your shit on trendy.
Because
I'm telling you,
don't spend them on Lanvin Curves.
This year, don't do the curves. Don't do them tire boots. Don't do them.
Are the B-22 still sturdy?
Yeah.
Yeah, y'all did right with those.
Yeah.
That was a good
they got super copy. You see fake Dior, the Dior looking joints everywhere.
I like Dior sneakers. I don't have a pair, but I like the B30s.
Don't do the Balenciaga Triple S.
Oh, those been packed.
All of that stuff. Like, don't spend your money on trendy things.
We packed up the Balmain. Remember the Balmain wave with like the gold plate?
Show that you got.
Was you locked up for that? Oh yeah, you might have missed
that
one.
Show that you got style.
Balmain had a nasty shoe.
By identifying what to buy trendy from, like the Gap or H&M or something, and then really do your flea. Do that on the classic too.
Yeah, I just know these niggas can't dress, B. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't even know the name of shit. I just go in, I just see something fire, I cop, and I know I'm free. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, these niggas just running around buying what they get told.
Does anybody have more gallery than you?
That's a good question.
I don't know. Like,
the niggas getting it off Amazon, Mike. The niggas getting it off Amazon, Mike.
Yeah, but it's only but so much joints you can get off Amazon. Like my son got different. I didn't even know they had the tie-dye shit. You know what I mean? So
Because
like,
my favorite
I was like, does
designers.
anybody have any more gallery? I respect
like-
it because he's black owned, so you give him keep you circulating the dollar.
Yeah, I just feel like niggas is wearing what other people telling them to wear.
So
They wearing
my
what they
thing
seeing
is,
people
I
wear.
appreciate going to high school with white kids because I was wearing like I didn't really have that urban wear phase. Like I've been
You
wearing
wear
like
Abercrombie and Fitz.
yeah, I
Urban
wore
wear phase
Abercrombie.
is
I wore the
crazy.
Remember Abercrombie had a
sevens.
little wave though.
Urban wear
Yeah.
phase is crazy.
I wore the
Abercrombie had a wave.
sevens. I wore like the blue Colts, the Frankie B's. Like that was my fashion in high school. And then now, like my favorite designers right now, Marnie, J.W. Anderson, Low.
I love
It's
JW.
all free favorite shit.
JW, I like JW.
Nobody gonna have your shit because
Niggas
people
don't
ain't
ever be
up on
wearing
it.
it,
Niggas
yeah.
want to wear everything everybody else got
I like
on.
JW. Shout out to JW. Had
The
a
only
couple
comment that I
episodes.
have about J.W. Anderson, I own 2 pairs of the chain claws. They squeak
Yeah, I didn't get
so bad. They make so much noise.
Yeah, that's
I
not bad.
was to get the shirt. They had one shirt that was like really paused. They had like 2 white men. They was almost like
Yeah.
showing their joint. I'm like, all right. That's another thing. Like, you can't be like homophobic with. You gotta understand. Most of these designers is gay, so you gotta like take it in stride. Like, they might put some pieces out that are questionable. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That might be made for P Valley.
Yeah.
And I love Low because of the puzzle piece bag, but also they did a capsule collection with Studio Ghibli, which is an anime collection. Yeah,
Not for the hype beast, but
it's not, but it is.
I don't
It's
think-
not, but it is.
Yeah.
I think like for people that like chrome, but like if you was like doing it like just if you appreciated certain pieces, like it's still valid, but like it's not like 2019, 2020. where-
No.
anybody going out and
Palm
blindly buying
Angels
everything a
is
designer's
no.
putting out is not.
Yeah,
You're
Palm
not
Angels
about.
is pretty much no.
Yeah, they on the day. I was like, damn, Palm Angels on the way up. But I figured that I was like, how long are they? How many times am I gonna see the sweatsuit and think it's lit?
Yeah.
They try to do a rebrand.
I never liked Palm Angels. I'm good. It
Like,
was
y'all
trash
want
to me.
1,000 for this?
It's super overpriced for what? What am I paying? What am I doing? Like,
Yeah,
It's
I never
embroidery
liked
on a
Palm
plain
Angels. I'm
tracksuit.
sorry.
yeah. Palm is on the way out. They had a run. I saw like Stone Island too. They've been out for a while. You know what I'm saying? They just keep it like
More
slow
classic.
patch. They're not doing too much.
Yeah.
Just patch on the sleeve. You know,
Call it a day. Yeah, we
let's take a little
gonna
break.
yeah, we're gonna
Pay some bills.
wrap up the first half. We coming back second half. You already know least scumbaggery. Fucking
We're all set.
PNB murderers got caught. All type of
Look at
yeah
them
means
niggas,
going on.
Ridiculous.
World set segment. The babies how I say free.
Oh my
Holla.
God! Why you should throw that in there?
No, he
Baby,
is. He's
how
done.
that-
He's done.
Yeah, we back at it.
Back.
Oh man. All right. Second half, you already know we start the second half of every episode with elite scumbaggery. If you don't know what elite scumbaggery is some slime ball scumbag antics, but it's pulled off so epically that it's elite. You know what I'm saying? This week's elite scumbag of the week is none other than the God Busy Crook. If
That
you
nigga,
don't know,
give him a round.
Yeah,
of
give him a
applause.
round of
He needs a
applause.
round
give
of
him a
applause.
round. He needs a heavy round of
It's a
applause.
hell of a run.
Yeah. Shout to him.
Hell of a
Talk
run.
I'm
about-
feeling his energy. He got ran down the other day in Florida. Police pulled up on him. Allegedly, he stole $250 million worth of Bitcoin.
Shouts to New Jersey.
Yeah, I mean, couple days later, they had to release him. They couldn't find where the Bitcoin was at. Heavy.
Epic.
Elite scumbaggery. Shout to you.
Shout to Busy Crook.
Shout to Busy
That's all
Crook.
I can really say. Like,
Shout
you
to
just
Busy
get-
Crook. Let
Yeah, that
let your
shit.
boy hold a Bitcoin or two. Jeez, that was
you
heavy.
You did right. You did good.
That was heavy. Moving on to some just all out scumbaggery that's not elite at all. The bozos that
got
that
caught,
body
niggas that
PNB
killed
Rock got
The
caught
family of
right away.
bozos.
A whole
The
family
family
of
of
Yo, family of
bozos
bozos is
got
crazy.
bagged. Family of bozos is crazy. A lineage of bozoness. They got caught right up the street. They didn't even try to run. They just thought they were gonna stay right in LA and not get caught somehow. I don't know what they were thinking.
It's wild cameras.
Did
Wild witnesses.
yeah?
Did they have a mask on?
No, they didn't.
Like
That's why, no mask is like, you was just like, you know what? I'm just gonna do something ignorant today. Like, there's no thought process in the shit. It wasn't no planning, clearly. Because, at first niggas was blaming Shorty, but now niggas like, they would just happen to be out
No,
there.
it's the
Where they
blind
just
leading
at?
the blind because it was a nigga with his parents.
It just pops. So we just outside, like, yo, look, a rapper pulled up at Roscoe's. Let's go shoot him and take the chains.
You shoot him.
You shoot him.
You shoot
him on
him.
Sunday.
So they waiting at Rascals with the hammer, like, yo, somebody famous gonna come here today. I know it.
No.
What?
And then the mom helped him be low.
Yeah,
I didn't even get that one.
yeah. The mama's got arrested for accessory too.
Oh my
The whole
god.
family.
The whole family of bozos. The father, son, and mom, a family of bozos.
We don't even want to get. We're not gonna say their name. We're not gonna get them.
And what
Yeah,
y'all was
family
gonna
of
do with the
bozos.
jewelry with his name on it and shit? What did y'all think y'all was gonna do?
Sell it to a scumbag jeweler that's gonna melt it down.
Yeah.
But you're gonna get it for they're gonna give you a fraction of the like worth.
Yeah.
If it's $100,000 chain, they might give you 10,000 for that shit. Might, if you're lucky.
I think, man. Stop buying these close as diamonds. But yeah.
Bozos.
Really a bozo's nasty word.
Your
Terrible.
your favorite Cardi B's back at it, slandering joints.
Okay.
The fat what's her no, she's not fat no more. The Akbar joint got a body done.
She did.
You know what I mean?
I will
And,
say
man,
this though
beef.
about this situation. Akbar is usually loud and wrong. She's always on the internet, yeah, about some shit that ain't got nothing to do with her. And I will always say this. My mom told me this when I was little. If you choose to slander or beef with somebody that got way more going on, got way more money than you automatically look like a hater.
Yeah.
It don't matter whether you right or wrong.
Yeah.
You look like you jealous, you like a hater.
Yeah.
So that's her thing. And for Cardi, I love Cardi. But Cardi, like, you're already at superstar status. You gotta kind of start to ignore the peon.
Her and
Like,
Nicki might as well just make a diss track. Like, let's just go get
I just feel like Cardi does it because for the like she
She's
likes
still from the Bronx.
to run. Yeah, she's still ghetto and all that good stuff. But I think it's really to get the people going. Like she trying to get her shit. She's trying to get back hot herself.
No, I think she can't
Cardi
help it.
hot.
Like I think she just
Cardi's
gotta
not
respond
hot.
to the bullshit.
I like she just
Oh,
dropped
no,
a
Cardi
glow.
hot.
Cardi's not hot.
Oh,
No,
Cardi
that's
hot.
different. No. 2 years ago, Cardi was hot. This what we
Still
seeing
pretty
now is
sturdy,
not
but-
somebody
No,
that's hot.
Cardi's still hot. If my 6-year-old daughter
She's not
likes
hot.
you,
I
that
think
means you
Cardi's
hot.
pretty sturdy.
She's not hot. Y'all think Cardi's
I
hot
think
right
Cardi's
now?
pretty hot right now.
Cardi's hot.
Cardi.
She
That
might
shit
not
with
be
Glow is
hot to
fire.
you, but she's hot on like a pop mainstream
Like
situation.
she's big, like she's a star, but she's not
her
hot.
bars is permeating right now. She said I had the op, I had to see, I had to look her up.
She caught on that. That was a good verse for her. That was a good look. But it's been a while since she had a moment like this, B. Cardi been a kind of, you know what I mean? Like,
But
come
she
on.
hot. The thing I don't like
So
is,
who's hotter, her or Nicki?
and I'm a Nicki Minaj fan, but what I don't
Nicki's
like,
hotter than her right now.
Is she?
I don't think so.
She got a song that's top 10 on radio right now.
I don't think she.
I be
hotter.
hearing Glorilla Nick Cardi shit more than I hear that
Yeah.
super freaky girl
Nicki-
shit.
Because it just came out, but that super freaky whatever been
And
Nicki,
that's why
Nicki was
Nicki,
just on tour.
Nicki whining
World tour.
because Nicki's complaining that she's not doing that well on the charts, and she swears like the baby thing that she being blackballed by radio. Like it's just not that hot, so we don't care.
Yeah, I like Glorilla.
And Nicki got a
And I
bad
like-
Yeah,
habit.
I do too. I think that
Nicki
song
got
is
a
whack.
bad habit of using the younger rappers under her to become like minions to be against Cardi.
Yeah.
Like she don't
That
give a
shit's
fuck
corny.
about no fucking Akbar. She put Akbar on a song
Yeah.
so that she could say she for women's empowerment and
Yeah.
shit.
All
And now
that shit be so
Akbar
corny.
fighting a battle on fucking
Yeah, that should go that Cardi.
Twitter for
Yeah.
Cardi.
That
Like,
shit's so corny.
she doing that shit for Nicki is whack.
Yeah. All that shit is corny.
With that, what's that? Oh yeah, I just heard like a quick Quavo. I don't think the Beagles will get back together though.
It's not
I heard
happening.
a Quavo stip that he was like, if it wasn't for me, it would be no me. If it wasn't for me, it would be QC. But there's basically, but then Offset was like, I haven't talked to this nigga in 2 years. So it's
Yeah,
like,
the name of the new Quavo and Takeoff
Infinity
song
Stone.
is Ain't Shit Changed.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah.
They say
I like Cardi.
Ain't shit changed but the
I told
change.
niggas
Yeah.
Cardi all the time is the best shit on Khaled's album. That's just take
I
on.
mean, they're fire. I mean, you know that.
I think Set'll be alright by himself though.
I like
People
Set,
sleep
so
on
he
that
will.
tape he did with
He gonna-
21
That
Savage.
shit was
Yeah,
fire.
that shit was hard.
That shit was
Without
hard.
warning.
No warning. Yeah.
Yeah,
That shit
that
was
shit is
fire
fucking
shit.
hard.
Yeah, that shit was
That shit
hard.
was fire shit.
It is
Set is
fucking-
fire on his own, but I will say Takeoff is probably the best rapper. He just don't have much of a personality.
I
so
only
it's
like
hard to
Takeoff
market
on his
him.
own either.
Yeah,
I
I'm
like
not-
Take. He needs Quavo to carry some.
Yeah, because he don't have no personality. But
Takeoff is
but
good for a verse here and
Set'll
there.
be
Just give me
straight
a
by
verse.
himself. And plus Set doing the whole like fashion thing, like Set is fine by himself.
Yeah. Yeah. You got the Cardi leg up.
Yeah.
The Cardi B leg up. He always Cardi B husband. At the end of the day, your girl Rihanna about the whole show. I mean, but now about the performance at the Super Bowl. She's super lit.
I'm pressed.
But wasn't she just screaming she
don't
wasn't fucking
care.
with the NFL because of she was rocking with Kaepernick and all that and all that
Yep.
and all that?
I think niggas started to see through Cap. Like, he'd take a shot.
Yeah.
Quiet. Like, all right. Like,
I never been a Cap person.
We
I
were
ain't gonna
all
lie.
running for Cap, but now it's like, okay, what are you really
Are you trying to get
do
back
out
in the
here?
NFL? Like, 5 years? Like, come on, bro. Let it go. Like, I thought they were so bad. So why you trying to go back
Yeah.
to them? Like, it's definitely giving, like,
Is
you
this the
know,
Jay-Z effect?
yeah, for
Clearly.
sure. For sure.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
But what is he
Shout out
doing?
to Rihanna.
Is that helping? Is this somehow a win for black people somehow?
It's a win for black women, which is a better
I
look
mean,
than
we've
being
had
a
the
win
last
for
two.
black
We had 50 of them last year. You know what I mean? I mean, it's a good look.
But
I'm
now
happy
it's a win for
Rihanna.
black women.
Is there
which
anybody that you want to
Is
see?
spicier.
that all that matters?
It's
Is when black
spicier.
women
It's-
get a
It's
win?
a certain look. It's spicier.
I mean,
Yeah.
y'all had Beyonce headline, didn't she? Did a Super Bowl halftime. It's not like she the first.
Yeah,
Whitney
but that's before it was like really issues in the forefront. Now we got like another black woman.
Y'all just had Women King. Like, how much you need?
I love it.
How much y'all need? You
What are
just
we
had
talking
Women
about
King.
here?
Like, how much? Like, at some point, I get it. Like, we don't want to down nobody, but at some point, how crazy do we get with the pedestalizing? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, are we just supposed to be running around licking joints' toes? Like, what's going on here? Like,
No, please don't ever touch my toes. But no, like it's fine. It's fine. And plus Rihanna's also representing for the moms. Like she's had baby.
true.
Billionaire. Like
True.
it's a look.
Nah, it's a
Yeah.
good look. It's
Yeah,
a
nah,
great
it's
look.
definitely a good
It's a
look.
great look.
I'm just being devil's advocate.
Yeah, I know.
How much looks y'all need, B?
All of them. And
You
then
can have
some.
it. Shout out to black women, yeah. Take all the looks.
Somebody that's not getting looks up is the baby.
Somebody, I was just about to, someone who might have had his career fucked up because he's going against black women.
Right.
The baby.
It's the baby.
Is he getting black?
He never. Oh, wait. The baby never went against black joints.
Nah, it was just like people.
They went
I
against
seen
women in
black
general.
women. They didn't like how he handled the situation with his BM. Like
Women in general, really.
Yeah.
Like,
I
he
think-
never.
But the LGBTQ shit didn't help.
Of course not.
And
I
then
just-
the handling with the baby mama situation, like that was a nasty.
Yeah, he never. I feel like he never really said nothing negative
Nah,
about
he ain't
black
said
women in
nothing
particular,
about black
but
women. He just
how
And
he
he
treated
had-
women, how he was seen treating women in general, it probably really
And
killed his
also,
whole
he's
way.
just like a aggressive, like he's like a little fucking badass kid that always gets in trouble. Like he's always on tape pulling a gun on somebody, beating
Doing
somebody
something crazy.
up, like doing some stupid
Is
shit.
His security was
blackballed,
beating
or
on
is he
chicks.
I say free.
He's I say free y'all.
Huh?
Burr.
You said what,
Is he
free?
blackballed or is he just quiet?
Oh no, he's how I
It's
say free.
quiet.
It's not blackball.
It's
Like
done.
what did you?
If it was blackballing, he blackballed himself with his antics and not switching up his flow for fucking 7.
How how can you blackball somebody?
The songs all definitely sound the same.
Yeah, like how can you really blackball somebody? Like
No.
like in this day and age, like you know what I'm saying? Like if you're really look at NBA Youngboy. NBA Youngboy haven't had a song on radio, barely have it, you know what I'm saying? And his joint going through numbers regardless, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If you high, bro. You can't really get blackballed no
He
more.
just not high.
He just high say free, yo,
And
champ.
we're done with him doing stupid
He went
shit.
gremlin outfit.
We don't
He
care.
pulled out all the stops. He
pulled out
told
all the
everybody. He
stops.
clipped Meg.
Yeah.
That was crazy. Nobody likes to kiss and tell her.
That
Chatty
was
Patty.
like a last resort. It was
Yeah,
like,
that was
if I
just
can't
a
get
a
him with
desperate
this,
plea. That was like a desperate
if
plea.
I can't get him with
Like,
this,
nigga
I
went
can't get him at
desperate.
all.
He went desperate
Super
attempt at
corny.
attention. Like, bro, you should have went sex tape for all that.
Super corny.
What next? OnlyFans? Like, oh man, the baby's crashing hard,
It's
B.
quiet for him.
Is this one of the?
He sold like
whose
16,000
fall off is
units.
worse, him or Ja? I told niggas this because
The baby shit way worse.
you know even after Ja had took a couple L's with the 50, he came back with 100 guns, 100 clips. Like,
Ja shit was more like a slow erosion.
Slow
Like
erosion.
baby shit was like a rocket to the moon, and
then
fucking
the rocket
the
down.
rocket failed, and it just straight crashed right down to the earth, son.
And he did it to
Mad
himself.
dead bodies and all that.
John didn't really do his shit to
Yeah,
himself.
he definitely did it to
Yeah, niggas
himself.
just
Like he
turned
couldn't
on
stay out
Ja.
the way.
The baby
Niggas just
did it
fronted
to
on Ja.
himself.
Nah, 50 did it to Ja. But
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like 50 did it to
Combo
Ja.
of 50 and then indictment.
And the baby just did it to itself. Like just doing mad goofiness.
A lot of cheddar Bob.
And speaking of blackball albums, your man Tory Lanez just dropped 2.
Niggas saying it's fire. What you
And
about?
LeBron and them is co-signing.
Yeah.
So here's
Are we
the
calling
problem.
a woman violence? So you not feeling them?
They on
Here's the
LeBron head
problem I
too.
had.
Like, oh my god.
I
You can't like
love
that?
Tory Lanez music.
Okay.
He is like the ultimate fuckboy not getting no pussy troll. Like he's like the nigga that you never want to give no pussy to because after that he's gonna fucking lose his mind.
You go, what you mean by that? You got to elaborate.
I
by
feel
losing his
like
mind.
I
What you
wasn't
mean by losing his
there,
mind?
of course. I feel like him and Meg got into it and he shot Meg and then he came up with this other shit and now it's bashing women, it's this and that. He gonna like fucking August Alsina is immunocompromised. He gonna fucking sock him with 35 security guards the other week. Like,
Nah, you
Tory's
can't
just
get
like
mad
a
at him
really
for beating
tiny
on August
nigga doing too
Alsina.
much.
You mad at him
Why?
for beating on August Alsina?
I am.
August Alsina like
He's a grown
6'4".
No,
Tory
but
Lanez
August
mad little.
Alsina, he got mad because August didn't shake his hand after he talking all this shit about how he don't fuck with August. Like, eat that. You a grown man. He gotta shake your fucking hand.
And then I'm also a grown man, and I could punch you in your face.
With 30 security guards?
And
When
security
you by
guards,
yourself?
as long as security guards ain't touch him.
They did.
Or security guards,
You gonna jump him with
nah,
security
jump him
guards?
not cool. Yeah, that's not cool. That's not
Ultimate
cool.
corny. No.
That's not cool. I'm definitely allowed to punch you in your face if I feel
Tory
offended.
Lanez is a cornball. Next.
Damn.
Yeah,
Tory done some.
Well,
LeBron's definitely getting a lot of backlash.
Tory done did some corny things, but I just don't like the fact that.
But I will say his music, and so that's where LeBron come in because the music kind of be fire.
Tory's music is always fire.
Always fire.
I just don't like the fact that he's getting like lumped into the whole like women violence category.
He
like
lumped himself into it though. He did it.
He ain't really shoot her though. You think he shot? We ain't never seen no bullet wound.
But
I think if he had really shot, he'd be in jail.
Yeah, like he didn't. Yeah,
Okay. If I'm being real, I agree with that part. But at the
what
same
are we really
time,
talking about? Like,
he
if he really shot the bitch,
but he still did the kiss and tell shit. He's still putting himself into shit that he ain't gotta be in.
Yeah,
so for that, he's a cornball.
Like, most niggas I know that. Like, look how fast they packed up. They tracked down B&B Rock. Like, you don't think they would love to get a black rapper to go to jail for doing something stupid?
Yeah. He's a corny nigga though.
Oh yeah,
whether he shot big or not, he's still a corny nigga.
And shout out to Rihanna too for sweeping ASAP's gun situation under the rug.
Like a real one.
Man just came out and said, "Yo, ASAP Rocky shot me," and she got that joint swept under the rug.
And last time ASAP Rocky's in crowd surfing, trying to do a roll aloud. Like, yeah, I'm out here.
I love to see it. She's a queen.
Yo, she's elite. She's elite.
Clean that up. Like, I got baby. Let's back to me. Like, I'm out these Super Bowl. Like, I haven't even seen that in the headlines no more. Like,
yeah, she swept that right under the rug.
Suppressed.
That's gone. Yeah,
it's done.
She's fire. Shout out to her.
Love to see it.
Shout out to her. Lizzo got to play a 200-year-old flute and all that. Are you offended? Are we sick of this shit? Like people are mad.
I respect the musician.
I'm offended
because she was twerking and all that.
I was a history major. Shouts out to Georgia State. Graduated with a degree in history, honors in history. Georgia State.
Okay.
I have an issue with this not because of Lizzo, but because of the Library of Congress. I think that they're doing weird shit to try to make history like palpable and relatable for younger people. Like how they gifted Kim Kardashian with this dumbass shit like during Armenian Heritage Month. Now they letting Lizzo pay this 200-year-old flute. Like,
I mean, they got a bridge gap.
But you should leave people's shit alone, probably.
You don't want to, but you wasn't feeling her artistry though. She was alright though.
No,
she was good on the classically trained.
She's classically trained. That's what I'm saying. I fuck with Lizzo. My gripe is with the Library of Congress. Like, let's leave the historical shit alone.
How you gonna? But how you gonna make it? How you gonna keep it in the forefront? How can you?
I don't know. She could take a picture of it. I don't need her
pose
to
with it or something.
Because when you play it, you're aerating it. It's 200 years old.
I don't know nothing about.
We got all type of oils and shit on our hands. Like she got shit in her mouth. Like you gonna play the 200-year-old flute? That's crazy. But shouts to Lizzo. I love her.
Well, so you're saying you might the risk of damaging the flute is too high.
Yeah, I'm going for more of a historical nerd
artifact.
As like that front.
That's real.
I don't care about her playing the flute and twerking. Like I don't give a shit about that.
Yeah,
that's fine.
They said she's giving Mammy though. How you feel about that? It's like she's doing like butter biscuits for Mammy vibes.
Nah, we're not gonna promote that. We're just gonna uplift it.
Nah, I don't get that.
I'm not promoting that.
Nah, I'm not saying
I'm
that.
saying that people are saying it.
Yeah,
I don't get that from Lizzo.
Every time Lizzo do something, this nigga's gonna throw salt on her. So it's not.
Yeah, I don't necessarily get. I feel like I could find a few other artists that are more so doing that type of shit.
Like, that's it.
I don't get that.
It's gonna be a segment that's gonna always have energy.
Yeah, that's fact.
Nah, Lizzo's lit, but Library of Congress, stop. If I remember correctly, I think they also them and Ripley's, believe it or not, the ones that rented that dress to Kim Kardashian, which like just.
This 8-year-old dress, like
what you mean she ruined it?
Like, she wore Marilyn Monroe's dress that she wore when she sang "Happy Birthday" to JFK to the Met Gala.
How she ruined it? What happened?
She stretched it out in some of the threads and some of the beads. Because you need to just leave shit alone.
Oh, she's an asshole.
You should just leave stuff alone.
It's a bad look. All right, we're gonna wrap this joint up. We're gonna get into. I mean, you already know we're all set. On We're all set. We got a 7 core. We're all set. We tell we're not jacking right now, but we not feeling. Who want to start off? Free, you want to start it off?
I start off. I'm all set on my fantasy football team.
Yeah, you
Oh,
suck.
man.
It's like
I
I've
think
been
I'm probably
terrorizing
watching you
these
right now.
niggas for like the last 4 years. Always got to the playoff chips, but this year I haven't won a game. I'm also all set on NFLPA because anybody like y'all playing with niggas healthy. Tua just got cracked on Thursday
Man.
night. If y'all not familiar, the Dolphins quarterback, he got cracked last week. He stood up, fell down, obvious concussion, obvious brain injury. Like dude can't walk. Like something's not right
And
upstairs.
this
Something's
time he
not
did like
firing.
the hand seize
Then he
joint, right?
he did look like me. I had seizures before. Like as soon as he got hit, I'm like, is bro having a seizure? Like his hands started going different directions.
That's deep.
He should really be done for the season. Like I don't know what his brain is going through, but it doesn't sound right. And of course, I happen to start him this week for fantasy football.
Yeah.
And he goes out in the first quarter.
Yeah,
with the
I was so
crack.
hyped.
I bet you was.
Like I'm playing you, so I was hyped. But then I was like, oh man, I don't want him to be like retarded.
Yeah,
But I was hyped, though.
it doesn't look good. Like
Yeah, it
no,
doesn't look good.
whatever caused that, it's like whatever y'all want to posture, whatever they want to call it, the medical term, like that doesn't. I've never
So already
seen that.
making statements saying he alright.
They just fired before I got here, I checked. They just fired like the doctor who passed him to come back on the field. They said he failed mad tests. He made mad mistakes.
Of course.
So somebody's gonna be held accountable. But yeah, I'm good
Yeah.
on my fantasy football this year. I'm just donating money.
Yeah, you suck. It's lit.
I'm sick of y'all niggas, man.
See, I had a list of things I was set on. First and foremost,
This is crazy.
all in all, I'm all set on the negative connotations of single moms.
Shout out to single moms, yo.
All of us are not down bad. All of us don't want to be saved. Some of us have
That
great
is crazy.
lives. Some of us are,
Yeah.
doing great things, traveling the world, turning our kids up.
Shout out to
And-
single moms.
And it's also fine to co-parent and just, do your own.
I got a healthy co-parent.
Yeah, you can healthily co-parent and still be a single parent. I'm a
Yeah.
parent that's single. Like, yeah.
Yeah, I feel you. It's unfair. It's unfair to just run around slandering the moms for no reason. Shit is crazy.
What you? You all set on it?
I'm all set on I'm really all set on the black man being scapegoated. I'm all set on the black man being scapegoated
And media.
in media and life and all things. You know what I'm saying? I'm all set on the black man being ignored while also being scapegoated. You know what I'm saying? Like,
How can we ignore y'all when y'all are loud on podcasts?
yeah, I don't know. I don't know about the podcast loudness, B. I'm talking about day-to-day black manness, B. You know what I mean? Like, I'm running around. Stacey Abrams is running around. You got mad programs, nothing for the black man. Like, it's
Yo, the
like,
Herschel
That's
Walker ads
Stacey.
might be the
It's
worst.
hilarious.
Yo, those might be the most slanderous ads I've ever seen.
It's
They
not-
be going at Herschel.
I
They're like,
I
yo,
just,
he wanted to kill me.
yeah, that was
Tried
crazy.
to kill me, held the
He
gun.
tried
to
to,
my
the first time he
head.
held the gun to my head, like, oh wow. But I'm just saying, I
Yo.
just feel like you can't ignore us. Basically, only talk to the women or and the gays or whatever, and then also turn around and blame us when it doesn't go. Like, oh, the black man didn't turn up. Yeah, I mean, you didn't give us nothing.
That's my boy is that.
That's where I'm at with it. Thanks for tapping in, Kim. Thanks for stopping by.
Thank you, Kim.
You
It
already
was
know.
fun. We can do this
We
again,
appreciate you.
y'all.
Yeah, I already know.
This was a great time. Talk my
Make
shit.
sure y'all already know,
talk like-
subscribe.
I do you be
Tweet.
good. Well, Kim got matches. Say she'll pull up. So, I mean, defend the matriarchy.
Yeah.
Of course.
You already know. Like, subscribe, holla. Good shit.